What up, y'all? Sunday afternoon. Came kick it with y'all for a minute. Let them send out the YouTube. I don't know what's up. Y'all been sending out my notifications late. What up, y'all? As y'all come in, double tap, hit the like button, hit the subscription. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. We are not at like 19,050 subscribers. We're on our way to 20,000. Let's send this up to 20,000 before the end of the month. I need 20,000 subscribers by the end of the month. Let a couple of more people come up in here. On the road to 100K, yep. Well, let's get that first dub. Let's get that first dub out the way. I probably would have had 100,000 subscribers if I would have kept going, you know what I'm saying, when I first started. But to each his own, I'm very grateful and appreciative for the people that do tune in. It's the Sunday I'm fasting. The 5th day of Ramadan. We got 25 more days. This Ramadan is actually going kind of fast. And I think it's because it started off in a short month. You know, we have the shortest month. We're in the shortest month, falls 28 days. And it's supposed to be Black History Month. But when I watch Black History Month, they'll never have nothing on, or you never learn nothing about Black history. Yeah, I did start before the pandemic, but in the pandemic, I was so messed up in the head from what was going on. I didn't know what was going on. I wasn't even motivated. I was watching other people to keep me sane. I was watching other people. I would watch D Nice. I would watch Tory Lanez. I would watch a lot of other people's lives and stuff like that just to stay sane. Ben's watch a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna lie. My anxiety might have shot up 100 doing that day, going outside, seeing everybody with masks on their face, lines wrapped around the corner just to go to the grocery store. Things that people was overbuying, especially in Harlem, was like, we had overly water. We had, me and my family, we had water. We had toilet paper. We had all of that stuff. None of that wasn't changing, but like lights going and all that stuff, that was like $27. Bottles of Robin alcohol that usually $2, $3 in the 99-cent store was $15. It was crazy. And they was doing mad price gouging. So Queen, we gonna get him up out of here. Yo, why y'all come here to be dickheads? Get the fuck out of here. Your mom's a dickhead. Your mom's a soft. Get niggas out of here. But yeah, so they got wiretaps. They got a bunch of evidence pointing towards Big U for the killing, the assassination rather of Nipsey Hussle, man. That's crazy, bro. It's always the guys that we look up to as father figures, or the guys that we look up to as the tough figures from our neighborhoods. All they do is wind up being your oppressor. Any big homie that has leverage, they either become a true big homie or a true OG, or they come your oppressor and your extortionist. And that's one thing I never went for, period. Nobody's not extorting me. None of that. 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 Extorting, taking from me, telling me to give you something. Nah, that's not going on. That's not going on. It's not. I got family and people that care about me too. That's not happening, and I'm not having it. But This is the thing about the politics in Los Angeles, man, being in these gangs, man. Once you become a part of these gangs, man, it's like damn near they own you and tell and try to manipulate how you move or what you do out here. And I never was a part of that. I'm not. That's why I got the fuck away from older niggas in my hood and stuff, and niggas that's supposed to have the hood and all that. Because it wasn't, nigga, you wasn't coming around me trying to extort me. You wasn't coming around me trying to take nothing from me. Yeah, things didn't happen in the streets. We all have, especially when you're in the streets. But all that extorting and telling me I got to give you this and man, listen, man, listen. It's just certain things as a man you got to stand up and be willing to die for. And now I'm not willing to die for no nonsense, but I'm definitely willing to die and put my life on the line for positivity and standing up for myself. Because what happened with Nipsey was unfortunately, man, and it just sad that people figure out if they can't manipulate you or control you, they will kill you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, why be down? Like a lot of people, like, why become a member of a gang or something like that, and your gang can wind up killing you? And it's a crazy motto out there in LA. Shout out to all my guys out in LA on both sides, the red rag and the blue side, because I have family on both sides. But it's a saying in California, you're not a real rolling 60 until you kill one. And it's be like, yo, if why would you want to be a, like, why would you even want to be affiliated with something with a connotation like that? Like, you're not a real rolling 60 until you kill a rolling 60. So that means to be a real rolling 60 and to be well respected in the street, like I had to kill my own, that doesn't make you a real one. That makes you a coward. That makes you a sucker. Killing your own people to seem like it. Like, I never got the the common sense in that. That's like some oxymoron type stuff. Like, you're not a real rolling 60 until you kill one. So that means to be identified as a real one, I would have to actually kill someone that I might had love for or love as a friend. I don't want no parts in that. That's why I stay out of gang politics. That's why I stay away from that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always a person that feels like he owe you. It's always a person that feel like they're entitled, or a person that feel like, oh, you're a part of us. You made it, so we should make it. Nah, nigga, get up off your ass and do the same things that I applied to myself. You do the same thing. But people don't look at it like that. Nah, I ain't see. I wasn't. I ain't see the RZA thing. I'm not even talking about that. Philly in this joint on hood. You from 55th Street? No, I'm not from 55th Street. Yeah, it's me. What's going on? Yeah, that's why all that big homie, I ain't got no big homies. I ain't got no big bros neither. I'm my mother's oldest child. I'm my mother and my father's oldest child. I don't have no big brothers. Don't let a nigga tell you, oh yo, oh that's my little bro. I don't have none of those. I ain't nobody little homie. You gotta earn that. Niggas be, I be saying niggas, yo, little bro, yo, I'm proud of you. Nah, I ain't your little bro. I ain't your little bro. I don't get invited to parties, weddings, anything like that. I'm not your brother. If I can't come celebrate your life or your holy matrimony, I'm not your brother. And it be those types that be in your DM or be in your comments like, yo, bro, this thing. I'm not your brother. I'm not you. You're not my brother. Don't call me your brother. I'm just a nigga you know. Because if I'm your brother and y'all communicate in certain ways. If I'm your brother, there's no way a nigga can call me his brother or he call me my brother and I get married and not and not invite him to the wedding. or I'm making um a milestone like my 40th birthday party or my 50th or my 60th birthday party, and I don't invite somebody that I call my brother, or even ask them like, nah, you're not my brother, you just a nigga I know, man. Like 2026 is the year that I cut all the dead fat off, all the dead skin, all the fat. Any only thing that stays around me can be rendered down and cooked straight up. I ain't got no big homies, V-Mob. I ain't got no big homies. I have no big homies. And the ones that I do respect as a big homie, they don't even call me they little homie. I'm really like family to them. I don't got no big homies. I wasn't raised under that. The big homie, that's little nigga shit. The big homie, the big homie. I don't got no big homies. I am a big homie. I'm not nobody's little homie or none of that. I'm a grown ass 46-year-old man. Got no time for that nonsense. Are you telling me, oh, nah, I ain't, man, listen. Now, I got older dudes that I respect, but I don't have no big homies. You come here to insult me, you get up out my life. Bye. No, V-Mob, I don't have no big homies. Nobody presses a button or tell me what to do on my own board since I was 13, 14. I don't have no big homies. I never had a nigga that if I had beef to run to, I got to take care of that shit my own, or the niggas that love me, or my family members, stuff like that. I don't got niggas I run to when it's a problem. Nah, I don't do that. Hands on, stand right in front. Me, I'm frontlining. Cuban Link, what up, champ? Hope you good. Yeah, I'm good. Facts, I feel that, bro. South to V-Mob. That's real. I agree with that. Tay, what's up, baby? That's my boy Tay Luciano. Matt's on the way, baby. Ain't they? Yeah. Word. Cause niggas will take that respect that you have for them and try to oppress you with it and try to belittle you or little nigga you. Nah, ain't nobody little nigga, ain't nobody little homie. Don't call me your little brother, don't call me nothing. You gotta earn that. I gotta say, yeah, that's big bro, or I'm little bro. You can't be like, yo, that's my little, nah. You ain't come out my mom's womb. You ain't come out my dad nuts. So you ain't my brother. Respect. We ain't doing that. You definitely dangerous, un. I'm 45 and you the Thundercat stretch arms, 36,000. Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't just talk that in my raps. Like, you see, this is how people get indictment because they come to the internet and they start talking about the street shit. You're not gonna hear about none of my street tales. None of it. And I did a lot out here. You're not gonna hear none about none of my street tales because that's not what I come here to educate and inform the people about how I was in the streets, this, that, and the third. I'm trying to get my people out the street. I'm trying to empower my people through music, film, merch, a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Give people ideas to create their own jobs and their own streams of revenue. YouTube is one of my many streams of revenue that I do. It's not just one coming from one. I do many things to make my money and to feed my family. But one thing I'm never going to do, I'm never going to put myself under a person that's older than me and call him my big homie just because he's older. You got to earn that. If I can't learn nothing from you, if you can't put me in a position to win or teach me anything, why I call you a big homie? Pause. I'm from Baltimore City, 29. Yeah, peace, Baltimore. V-Mall. Yeah, man. A lot of people, you know, assalamu alaikum to all my Muslims. I hope Allah accepts your du'as and your fast. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just come to vibe with y'all for about 45, maybe to an hour. That's crazy. I just watched The Corner. It's crazy. I've been watching The Corner series on Black Tree TV on YouTube. Shout out to Black Tree TV. They got the whole series from one. And it was like The Corner was dope, but it wasn't better than The Wire. Isn't it? As you get older, it didn't have as much Wire than that, more insight than The Wire. That was the jump start to create The Wire. That's where The Wire kind of came from, because all the people from The Wire came from The Corner series. But The Corner is a dope series, but it can't mess with Wire and or none of the other ones that came after that. The Corner was more realer for like far as drug addicts and yeah, just being in the city. You know what I'm saying? But only thing is better than Wire was Respect Life. And Respect Life was a YouTube series. Yes, rest in peace to Boom P. If y'all ever seen my interview with Cousin Maine, aka Cousin Maine from Respect Life, go check out, go send that up. I interviewed Kai last week, and we was talking about the life and death of Boom P and how Respect Life was created and all that. Go check that out. Do you support Trump? Do I support Trump? No, but I respect a lot of his a lot of his views. Why one of those kids got red on. Niggas is weird. Yeah, that's all it was. The Wire was to glamorize the drug dealers. See, The Corner was to show you how real, how you can go from being a hard working 9 to 5 man, like Gary, like what's the guy that just passed away? TC uh TC Carter, I believe. He played Gary on it. I think he just passed away. TC Kirkland or something like that. And he was the reason, like he played Gary, and Gary was a hardworking man that had mad jobs and this, and he fell victim to snorting dope and shooting dope. TK Carter, yep, TK Carter, yep. I feel like The Corner was more about crackheads than The Warrior was more about police and the dealers. Yeah, it was. Like, yeah, it just showed you how, like, it showed you how petty once you come a drug fiend can get. Like, I remember one scene when I forgot the lady's name. She played in a lot of Tyler Perry movies, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, she directs a lot of things, but she played one of the fiends, and she act like she heard something downstairs, and she put water in the cap of dope, and it just showed you how people, like, what they'd do for that drug. And that was the best depiction that I've ever seen on television far as drug fiends and all that. And you know what I'm saying? But far as action and a lot of stuff like that, it could have been written a little better. But Charles S. Dutton, the one that played The Rock on the show The Rock, wrote that. And you know what I'm saying? He just got more in depth about the fiends and the stuff like that. He wasn't really in. You ain't really see uh the perspective of a policeman. You ain't really see the perspective. All you seen was the perspective of the fiends. Yeah, it was based on, yeah, Tasha Smith. Yeah, Tasha Smith played the fiend. Yeah, everybody in here on point. Michael K. Williams. Double tap the screen, y'all. Come on, man. It's almost 100 people in here, man. Usually be like 300-400 people, but I guess it's Sunday and but yeah, the information that's coming out on book Big U ain't looking good, y'all. And you can just tell the way Big U was moving that he has something to do with that. You know what I'm saying? It just his movements. You know what I'm saying? And when it come out, it's gonna come out. And it's not gonna shock a lot of people because a lot of people know what happened with Nips. If you think somebody in California and LA don't know what happened with Nip, y'all bugging. They know exactly what happened with Nip. They know exactly who set it up. They already got the killer. He ain't coming home. He probably died in prison. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing why I don't respect no big homies. Don't call me your big homie. Don't call me your big bro. Don't call me nothing. I'm not going for that. You got to earn to get that. You got to really show me that you earn that, and you are worthy to be somebody I call the big homie. Yeah, they did that in my city. But yeah, man, the politics in LA is crazy, bro. And karma is very real. Don't think karma don't spin the block. Karma spin the block. I definitely want them to get justice for P and B Rock. People saying that people saying that Big U was on the premises that day. Like y'all like, yo, bro, y'all always talking about crackers this, crackers this, the white man this, white man that. We be doing the killing. We the ones that's killing each other. We the ones that's oppressing each other. Y'all won't go in the White House. Y'all won't go nowhere near the white man's territory and try to extort or make them pay dues or nothing. Y'all won't do that. Y'all do that to your own people. This is what makes me really dislike some black folks, bro. We are so like, yo, we so slave minded. Yeah, that situation with Nip was crazy, bro. I remember I was just I think I was just I think I just was leaving one of my people's crib and I got a call from Shice Bug and he told me that they had killed Nip. And I was just shocked. Like the pit of my stomach like got real weak. My heart was broken, like, cause before Nipsey was Big Nipsey Hustle that everybody know. Nip used to live in New York. Nip used to work with Johnny Shipes, Shice, Smoke Dizza, my man Chinwa. My man Chinwa got songs with Nip. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man Chinwa. But the last time I seen Nip alive, I was in Los Angeles on La Brea Avenue, shopping with my man 12. A white Range Rover shot past me and made a U-turn. I thought it was my man Bucks from Slow Bucks. Shout out to Bucks Luciano. But it wound up being Nip. He wound up holding the traffic up for like 7 to 10 minutes, just talking to me. He said, yeah, just had his son with Lauren London. So this was a few years back, you know what I'm saying? I was out there handling some business. And I was supposed to go link up with him in the studio to go grab some Marathon OG, but I was out there taking care. I didn't even get to link up with Nip. So that was the last time I got to see him. But my man that was with me was so excited, was like, yo, you really know Nipsey? Yo, you really? Like, yeah. Yeah. People die every day everywhere, man. We just in a messed up time and a messed up situation to where we seeing more of these young kids die. Like I try to talk to the young guys in my hood and be telling them like, yo, you can create something You know, even though I'm not even like I was talking to my nephew and he was like, yo, music not paying him right now. And he ain't even got time for music. But I had to tell him, I'm just like, yo, as much time that you stay in the street, you can be creating your craft. And it only takes one song. All it takes is one song for you to blow. All it takes is one song. After you get that one song, it's off to the races and it's up to you. Big U did bad on mad different levels. Man, everybody that I know that had encounters with Big U didn't have good encounters with that man. And it's the way his whole demeanor shows, shows just creepness. It's nothing genuine. If you're a street nigga and you've been around real street nigga, you can tell the you can look in his face and you can tell he's just up to no good, bro. His whole demeanor is just messed up. Let me bully the kids in my hood so I can prosper. And then as soon as he get locked up, soon as he got to turn himself in, he start talking about what the white man do. What the white man do it, when the other white man do it. So you just want to go through life extorting your own people. And then soon as you get caught, why you pointing at the white man? The white man wasn't extorting Crips and Bloods and people from the neighborhood and the store owners. You was. You was doing that. When everybody else doing it, that sound like some little kid shit. That sound like that. That show you right there. A nigga's not willing to take accountability for his actions. I don't know. A Mafia is doing well. I would think. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, being like being around like a guy like Big U, you can just tell he's up to no good. And right now, it's just speculation, but they got a lot of wiretaps and a lot of evidence is pointing to him for the demise of Nipsey Hussle, Arias Ashtagon. And man, that would be so disappointing. Like when the truth come out about, cause this is gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? Nipsey was too big of a figure and niggas moved too sloppy on the way they did that to Nip for it not to come out the truth. They already got the killer. They got the killer, but once they find out if Big U really was the one that pressed the button on Nipsey's death, it's gonna be a war out there. Not only a war, but it's gonna be a Crip war. It's gonna be a Crip on Crip war out there pertaining the 60s because everybody didn't agree with that. Everybody ain't sanctioned that. You know what I'm saying? It's guys out there that really love Nip, you know what I'm saying? And they ain't sanctioned that. You know what I'm saying? So it's something's going on about that. Chicago and LA ain't shit to Winnipeg. Well, you talking about connect in Canada? Let me tell you something, bro. That might be like that now, bro. But bro, nobody died in Winnipeg more than in Chicago and Los Angeles. Those is genocide cities. Them niggas over 900 people for the last 10 years a year die in Chicago. They don't got that in Winnipeg, bro. They don't got that in Winnipeg. What goes on in LA and Chicago and or like bro, from the 80s and 70s, 80s and 90s, Winnipeg has nothing compared to what's going on in LA and Chicago. What statistics are you reading, bro? I hate when people come up here and just because they might be from a place or something. No, my nigga. You come to Harlem, you will get your shit smoked. You go to Brooklyn, you'll get smoked. You'll get smoked anywhere. But it's no more violence than Chicago and Los Angeles. Old Crip versus Young Crips. Did not realize this is actually unconstant. What's going on? Yeah, look at all those YNs. You talking about Winnipeg. Yo, bro, nobody thinks about Winnipeg when it comes to violence. Everybody got their own violence, but go to Chicago and LA talking that Winnipeg shit, man. Ain't nobody dying in Winnipeg like they dying in LA and Chicago. Winnipeg. Why would you pull Winnipeg out your ass and talking about for violence? Yeah, people get busy everywhere. You cannot compare Winnipeg to Chicago or Los Angeles. Neither. You need a hat. Hit my DM on Instagram. You can get your hat tomorrow mailed out to you. Or Detroit. Or Camden, New Jersey. Man, I do my research, bro. You ain't up here talking to no dummy. Winnipeg is not on no top list. Winnipeg never even had the murder capital, bro. What are you talking about, bro? All the murder capitals been New Orleans, Chicago, Detroit, LA. You don't get murder capitals in Winnipeg, bro. I haven't seen Gangsta in a minute. Yeah, I'm crying too. Winnipeg. Man, what y'all have snowball fights out in Winnipeg, bro? And I know it gets crazy in Canada. Not taking nothing from it gets crazy in Quebec, Canada, all that. Ontario, all that. It gets crazy. Yeah, it gets crazy. But bro, you cannot compare the violence, culture in Winnipeg compared to LA, in Detroit, and Chicago, bro. Stop it. You said who the fuck talking about Winnipeg Casa? What would you do if Big U tried to tap your pockets? Man, ain't first of all, I wouldn't be around nobody like Big U to try to tap. Man, ain't nobody tapping my pockets. Ain't nobody ever tap my pockets. Tap my pockets. That's some little nigga shit. Somebody gonna get they face smacked off. Like, come on, bro. Like, what y'all be thinking? Like, y'all get this YouTube and this rap shit messed up. Who you think? Like, niggas is not going for BS, bro. Niggas is not going for that, bro. Especially not me. I'm not gonna get up here and tell you how gangsta I am. I'm not gonna get up here and tell you the gangster niggas I know, the gangster niggas that love me, I'll be around. That's not for here. That's not for YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you like this, bro. I'm not having it just like nobody else ain't having it, bro. Yeah, St. Louis, Memphis, Tennessee, they talking about Winnipeg. Yeah, he was out there. Soon as he get glucked up, you was doing you was extorting stone owners, local people that's trying to fill their family, not gangsters. You wasn't bullying nobody that was gangster, Big U. You wasn't bullying nobody that was gangster. You bully old people, people that's been predominant store owners in the Crenshaw district for over 25. You was extorting the local store owners and stuff like that, making them pay fees and all that. But as soon as you get caught, but when the white man do it, when the white man do it, when the white man do it, when the stuff, man, why you was doing it? Was Dot Mob tapping? Dot Mob is a rap crew, bro. Word. But when the white man do it, I'm looking at him like all this gangster shit you done did. You a suspect. They got evidence pointing you might have had Nipsey killed, but you talking about soon as what the white man do it, when other people do it, like you sounded bad, bro. Nah, I'm not telling no lies. Soon as he get caught, but when the white man do it, when the white man do it, white man, black man, nobody supposed to be extorting nothing. But you was extorting and oppressing your own people. And Karma don't miss nobody. She got too many niggas to fuck. Karma, that thing Karma, she don't think she miss you. It's just not your turn yet. Yeah, Black Sam hated them for a reason. He said that's how they do you when you help the community. Yeah, that's how you do you when they know you. That's how they did you because the way you was doing the community, they got you the hell up out of there. I was so pissed off when I seen that video when he was in the car, but when the white man do it, all I did was help. Nobody know you for doing nothing helpful. You got SKG beat up while she was pregnant at Nipsey store. SKG stands for Suge Knight Girl. I met her years ago, 20 something years ago when I was living in LA with my manager, Cheryl Cole. I've been met her. You get a pregnant girl beat up. They got footage of her at a hotel, seeing him throwing stuff at her, got her beat, and she lost her, when Big U got her beat up, she was pregnant at the time and she lost her child. I'm subscribed. It wasn't that Nipsey said anything to the wrong person. That was sent. If you know anything about street politics and street niggas, you know that was a hit. They ain't have nothing to do with Nipsey said. That was a hit. Whoever got Nipsey hit that day knew his security wasn't there, probably was following him, probably like, you never know. I'm telling you, when the truth come out about this Nipsey assassination, you're gonna be surprised who the people are involved because there's always a person close to you. When you get hit that fast and that close in those proximities of your neighborhood, it comes from your own people. It don't come from the other side. Grade A sucker. Yep, sure is. You know what I'm saying? People sit there and praise that man, and you know what I'm saying, and like you extorting old people, you extorting your neighborhood. How are you doing anything good for the neighborhood? Niggas oppress the people that make it out the hood. Let a local rapper from Tyrone from down the block make it in the rap hood. 9 times out of 10, if a robbery occur or something happened to him, 9 times out of 10, it ain't happened a place where he went. It happened by the kids or the guys that he grew up with or the people that was supposed to be protecting him. That's what happens to these guys. When you be hearing about rappers getting extorted, it be niggas that they put around them to protect them. So they be like, I protect you, so I can do anything I want because I'm your protector. Nah, that's why I never had no big homies. Because if you think you're gonna do something to me, something's gonna happen to you. Yeah, his own boy. Big U stole a truckload yeah, man. I done heard so many stories about that, man. And they just like this. I was reading watching Ed Lover interview on Math Hoffa, and he was talking about stretch and stretch and stretch. Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie. They said Stretch knew, like the truth is coming out after the you might not want to believe it, but it is evidence pointing that Stretch had something to do with knowing that Pac did. Like, nobody not gonna just say that. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I know older guys in the industry that tell me these old tales, and I done heard that Stretch had something to do or knew that Pac was going to, you know what I'm saying? And I need to protect the Skull Gang, though, Scrap. Hanif is my brother. He didn't have to protect Skull Gang. He was Skull Gang. See, guys get up in here. Let me get this. Niggas don't be knowing what they talking about, bro. You believe that about Stretch? Nah, I don't know. I don't know. I've just heard, like, when it's a lie being told, I've always was taught this. With lies being told, is some truth being told too. Not saying that he has something to do with it, but he might have known who had something to do with it, or known it was going to go down and Pac wasn't warned. You know what I'm saying? But they have a lot of people that's saying that Stretch knew about these things. You got people that was involved with the robbery that's saying Stretch had something to do. So as a person that actually did it is going to lie about, and then so many people lied about Tut didn't rob Pac, this, that, and the third. I forgot the Isaac guy. His name was Isaac something, that supposedly actually took the stuff from Pac at Quad and all that. You can go Google all this stuff, but like I said, not saying that Stretch had anything, but I'm saying when it comes to those type of scenarios, there's always a nigga that's next to you. It's always the nigga that love you, kiss you on your cheek, saying you eat at your mama house, slept on your mama couch. It's always that nigga. It's never been anything that ever happened to me or some bullshit. Is always a nigga that I embrace or always supposed to be family and friends, never a stranger. Big U had DJ Khaled in a headlock and extortion. Yeah, that's probably, and I heard one of those was the reasons that Nip was hit too. Because when DJ Khaled came to shoot a video in LA, Nip wasn't letting Big U extort him or do nothing to him. So, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, it's only right, yo, bro. People that's like, man, if you can stay out of gangs and stay from under a nigga, do that. Never get up under a nigga that oppresses old people. Cause you're no different from the people that he's oppressing. You just haven't had a situation yet to where he want to take it from you. Yeah, watch them niggas that's close to you. The video got shot up. Yeah, but Nipsey was definitely a real one. He ain't let that happen. He didn't let that happen to Khaled. And it's just sad, bro. It's just sad what we gotta go through with our own people. Big U couldn't control Nip no more. Yeah, he couldn't. I don't think he ever had control over Nip. That's what the quarrel was with him before Nip. Nip had too much spunk. Nip had too much knowledge to let him be extorted by something. That's why he was shooting fades with Big U and all that. That's why he got disciplined, DP'd and all that. Nip wasn't going for it. Nip was a real one. And he died by standing on principles of not letting people control him and extorting, bro. He wasn't going for it. Word. It just at the end of the day, man, you gotta watch those niggas that's close to you, cause you know they think about smoking you, never personal nowadays is a raise. Nas told you this almost 30 years ago. Watch these niggas that's close to you. Make sure they do what they supposed to do. Cause you know they think about smoking you, never personal. Nowadays it's the ways, it's just the way people figure out. Like, that's why I'm always by myself. I love being by myself. I love being by myself because I know how to entertain myself. I know how to educate and inform myself. You're not going to be in my circumference. And if you is in my circumference, I'm watching you and I'm controlling everything around me. That's why I don't have no old niggas around me. I don't have no young niggas around me. I keep everybody at a distance, bro. I keep everybody at a distance. 20s and 30s, that was when I was around niggas all the time. In my 40s, I don't want to be around nobody but my daughter, whoever I'm my significant other with, my mom, stuff like that. Other than that, I don't need no outside interference with nothing because y'all don't count for nothing. Y'all don't want to work for nothing. Y'all just want to take. And if you take everything that somebody got, what are you going to do? What you going to keep going and take? I'm going to take. That's why a robber, a small time robbery mind type nigga, a stick up kid, his shining time be very short. Yeah, he get off with a couple of chains, couple of watches, this, that, and the third. But you know what happens to him? He wind up getting killed. Because everybody not going. Everybody not letting you have a watch. Everybody not having a chain. And they ain't stop making guns and bullets when they made yours. On your podcast is lit. Derek P, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. But yeah, man. Keep yourself, man, and all the young niggas that tuning in, I said, stay away from guys that you look up to that ain't teaching you nothing. He ain't a big homie. He just an old nigga that's been out here that's older than you. He ain't no big homie. He just an older nigga. That's all they is. These niggas ain't big homies. They oppressors. They here to thrive and strive and rape and pillage off of anything that you created. That's what these guys is. They big phonies. Not big homies. They big phonies. Because they're God your mind and they're thinking they love you when they really hate you, and all they do is oppress you. Yeah. Yeah. Like I even with Pac, right? Pac did some sucker shit too, right? Cause you know damn well Biggie and them niggas ain't, you know who lined you up. You know who had something to do with that. But you knew Biggie wasn't gonna get violent with you. You know Biggie wasn't gonna kill you. So you didn't bring that action to the guys that actually robbed you like that. Cause you know they was really gangsters. Jimmy, Haitian Jack, those was really gangsters. And you wasn't gonna play that game until you got behind somebody that was like a gangster. So you, mind you, Pac wasn't saying none of that shit about Haitian Jack or Jimmy until he got behind somebody that he felt they can protect him. Not saying Pac was a sucker, not saying Pac was a coward, but he knew who to play with. And he wasn't gonna play with none of them niggas, none of them extortion niggas from Brooklyn, like Jimmy Henchman and Haitian Jack. He wasn't gonna play with them. He was gonna get around affiliated with somebody that he can feel protected by, then pop his shit. And that's what he did. Hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? And Big had this mentality, like he loved Pac so much, so he wasn't, all Big shit was subliminal. It was never direct. You know what I'm saying? It was always subliminal, semi-direct, but always subliminal. He never came at Pac, not even after Pac. Even on the Life After Death album, Big always said subliminals to where you would catch him, just like when Buster said, I probably got the only verse that Big ever really dissed Pac with the round and round, upside down, check your chatterbox, that joint. Nah, Drake is not the best rapper of this generation. I don't even listen to Drake music anymore. Yeah, you're a hypocrite because you still in your sins and you still want to talk about something else. Yo, who is this guy? Let me get him out of here. Bye. Peace. Yeah, he missed Pac subliminal. We still knew he was. It was never direct. Yeah. D, what's good, baby? Yeah, dude, a goofy. Yo, why do I be getting goofies in the chat? Yo, what type of man are you, right? To get on somebody's chat and say, I'm gonna just diss them. I don't know them. I'm not even trying to gather the information he's talking about. I'm gonna just diss them. All you gonna do is get blocked. I'm not gonna even say your name. I'm not gonna even say what you said. I'm just gonna block you and get you out of here. With my book, and yeah, it's gonna have photos, all that. Yeah, Biggie stashed the gun. Cause Biggie loved Pac. Pac, I think, to be honest, Pac was a Gemini, Big was a Gemini. I think Pac felt some way about Big's success after he got shot. And Pac always said, yo, you the king of New York. You supposed to know. Nah, bro. Cause the same niggas that the same niggas that you was, I ain't gonna say scared, but you was on point about Big was too. Cause Big told Pac something before, and Pac went back and told the niggas, and I heard Big got robbed or attempted to get robbed, or somebody took something from Biggie after Pac told them what Big said. I wouldn't have told Pac shit after that neither. You going to run your mouth, I'm trying to put you on. That's bitch ass nigga shit. Yeah, Big told nigga, yo, don't mess with them dudes. Those guys is out of your league. Play them at a distance. But then a nigga like, I had niggas like that around me that you'll tell them nigga something and they'll go right back and go tell a nigga and have you looking crazy. But then the whole time, now you're looking crazy and I don't trust you no more, so you stay away from me. I have family members do that shit to me. Like, niggas be suckers. Yeah, be niggas outside instigator. Yeah. It's always, I tell you, it's always the inside. It's always the ones that ain't in it. It's always the ones that's like, it's just like this jar. It's always the ones that's in the jar, right? That got it going on. But it be the ones that's outside the jar that's trying to get in the jar that be instigating. What you think is going on with Jim and Cam and all this stuff, it's not them. It be niggas be like, yo, fuck that nigga. Yo, fuck that nigga. Yo, that nigga's a bitch. You got more money than him. Go do this, do that, do that, do that, do that. In the meantime, they sit back and laughing. Are they getting any money? No. Are they getting any status? No. They just instigators. They just there to egg shit on and to have people fucked up. A person that's broke and fucked up don't mind if they broke and fucked up if people broke and fucked up with them. But soon as somebody around them gets some money and he's still broke and fucked up, that's the person he not gonna like. A person that don't have nothing, they're comfortable with not having nothing, if you don't have nothing. So they don't feel no type of way. That's just like, if I'm with 5 people and I got $1, he got $1, and he got $1, and he got, and we got $5 together, right? Nobody feels like nobody are higher up. But let those guys that got that $1 find out I got $150 and I didn't share it, or I didn't break them off for something I earned. You gonna be all type of suckers. It's all money, women, material things always separate unity. I don't think Puff was jealous of Big. I just think Puff didn't want, Puff wanted to be the bigger star than everybody. You know what I'm saying? Puff just wanted to be the star. You can't make other stars, but Puff was a star that made other stars. You know what I'm saying? And Puff is getting his karma too. No, karma don't miss nobody. For everything that Puff think he got away with, he probably did, but this caught him. This caught him. All the things that Puff was accused for over the years, all the accusations, Puff beat. Puff walked it down. But this little minuscule, like this right here, he didn't get, he beat the Rico, he did all this, but they said, we gonna get you on something. We gonna make you uncomfortable. We gonna take from that stardom, and that's what they did. Yeah, niggas that think they can be a better Uncasa than you, yep. I watch it all the time. I watch people distance themselves from me, right? And they think they gonna go blow with somebody else, right? But the difference is the person that you going to are only using you and trying to get further for them. They not making you catapult. You know how many people that I was writing for, and they try to, after they get what they get, they distance themselves, and then they go somebody else where they can go manipulate them, and the music don't even sound or hit the same. It don't hit the same because they not me. This is a one in a million pen. I'm one of the most verbal elite writers of my time. Fact, known fact, known fact. I am a writer. I am a creative vessel when it comes to this rap music shit. Anybody around you will tell me when I come around, he's not a person. He has input, right? So these people would get around you, think they got everything they need from you, and we ain't even get over the hurdle. We still running the marathon, but we ain't even get over the hurdles. And they'll distance themselves from you, and they'll think they prospering with somebody else, and the whole time, their numbers be down, their views be down, and they know it themselves. They be like, yo, damn, when I was fucking with Cosby, my shit was hitting a little different. I was getting a little bit different response than what I'm doing now. Yeah. And now, all those people that curved and distanced themselves, they see a nigga bubbling now, and y'all, it's just like water on a stove. You know when you see the little bubbles start bubbling up when you boil, like you trying to boil some hard boiled eggs, and you see the little bubbles start coming. You like the little steam coming off. That's what I'm doing right now. You just see the little bubbles. You ain't see the big bubbles and the steam coming out that can pop the egg open and have a little bit of the shell hanging out. Y'all ain't even see that yet. Yeah, I'm about to start doing spoken word such. I'm definitely thinking about doing that. But that's what it happens. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. And everything I did wrong the first time with my first chances in the music business, not gonna happen again. This is what I didn't do the first and the second time I got chances. I didn't distance myself from the wrong people. I didn't isolate. I didn't create my own atmosphere. But now I'm creating my own atmosphere. And those people that I have to distance myself from, that never helped me prosper, they don't even have my number. They can't speak to me. When I see them, I don't speak to them. I'm not gonna keep giving you a chance to spit in my face. First time you might have sneezed, a little bit of your sneeze got on me. Excuse me, cover your mouth. You might have been talking fast and excited and a little bit of your food got on my shirt. Cover your mouth. But for the third time, I'm gonna slap this shit out you because now I think you're just trying to spit in my face. Only story I got of Big L is I rhymed for Big L 2 days before he got killed. I was walking on 40th. I was walking on 40th and I seen one of the OGs that I've had respect for a long time. My guy TC, one of the original 139 crew bosses, the NFL boss, my man TC. Shout out to TC. Yo, TC, if you see this, I hope you doing well. I hope you in good health. That's one of the big homies. That's one of the big homies, one of the OGs from the hood that never treated me like a little nigga, that never looked down on me. He always seen me, embrace me. What up, you good? Yo, rap for my man L. He told me, yo, rap for L. Yo, spit something for L. And I spit for him. And 2 days later, that's when I was living in Jersey. My big sister, Miss America, aka Rika, which is my man, which is my bro, Paper Over's mom. She was gonna be an MC back in the day, but Paper Over wound up being an MC. But his mom's always been like my big sister, like my first manager, Rosin Bronson. She always had me around street people from the highest level to the level. And one of the people I was introduced was Rika, and Rika came to visit Roz one day, and we was in there, and I had just walked in from getting some McDonald's because Rika was there. She had took a French fry. I was like, make me a fry. She was like, yo, you know they just killed your man, right? I'm like, who they killed? Well, my man, who? She said, yo, you know they just killed Big L in Harlem? And I dropped my bag of McDonald's. I was like, yo, this is crazy because 2 days ago I just rhymed for him. Greetings, I'm from Carrie, Ghana. Do you know Reggie White from the NFL crew? Oh, he was a boxer. I knew of Reggie. I seen him a few times, but those guys is a little older than me. You know what I'm saying? Those guys is in their mid-50s now. Like, L's would have been 50s. You know what I'm saying? These guys had at least a couple of years on me. But I'm definitely one of the young guys from my neighborhood that people know. Did you know Black Rob? Black Rob was my brother. Thank you for the super chat, Darius. Yes, I knew Black Rob. Black Rob, I've always knew Black Rob. But my homegirl Polly, shout out to Polly, she was really cool with Rob. And we used to go see Rob on the east side. He used to be right on the corner with the orange bad boy bucket on. The bucket that said bad boy. Rob used to be out there, jeans, Timbs, rolling a blunt. Black Rob chain on, little watch, whatever. Like, and I might have, like, I seen Black Rob when he was not doing so well. And every time I seen him, he always embraced me. Like the first time, he always embraced me. Black Rob was a real one. Black Rob was a real nigga, man. And what was disturbing and what really had my stomach in a knot is like a few years ago, I was on Tubi and I was watching a documentary. They took it down, but somebody had a documentary documenting Black Rob, when he was going through, and it was just like, yo, bro, y'all don't have no respect. A nigga do anything for $1. A nigga do anything for $1, and had that man looking bad and like at his worst. And it was just like, yo, bro, sometimes it be our own people that put us in these bonds and put us in these situations or put in these like to have us looking crazy. And I'm not with that. Sleep in peace, Black Rob. Yeah. And Lux, oh, I designed some of Loaded Lux merch. Ask him. I do a lot of merch for Lux and his sister, the Lux Agency. Shout out to Tiff Lux, shout out to Loaded Lux, shout out to my boy Syke, shout out to my boy 12 Baker's Dozen, aka my boy 12. I don't know what's up with Doggy Diamonds. Like I said, niggas do everybody looking for that. Yo, y'all don't understand. Like niggas be looking for these $3,000-$4,000 videos, $5,000. If you drop a video on YouTube and your shit shoot to 250,000 views within a certain time span, you know how much money that is? You can make close to $5,000 to $8,000 off one video. One video. Say you get a hit. Say you get a joint that do 15. Say you get a video that do 100,000 views in less than 45 minutes. Or less than 2 hours. You know how much money how much revenue and how much revenue you just bought ads and all that, you're gonna make a pretty penny. And that's what these guys be banging on. They didn't see these big checks. You know what I'm saying? So they plotting on that. These guys is making no less than 5,000-6,000 a month from their YouTubes. You know what it is to make 5,000-6,000 every 26, 21 days? Every month, every 30 days, you got something in your account from you just sitting here talking and vibing with your audience. People are living very prosperous. Yo, say if you make 8,000 for the next 12 months, you can live any type of way you want. You can have a condo, a car, any type of thing, but you got to put the work in. Now, I don't have no songs with Banks, but Doggy Diamonds also know he playing a dangerous game. You know what I'm saying? He knows what he's doing, man. He knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, to each his own. Shout out to Doggy Diamonds too. You know what I'm saying? I come up here and talk about. I give my assessment on, and the most positive assessment I can give on negative situations. Though he said he's putting out the X Files, I'm putting the content out. As soon as the weather break, I'm putting out this Drug Dealer's Dream project. That's the cover. Drug Dealer's Dream. That's the back cover. You know what I'm saying? That's the back cover. That's the front cover. That's the back cover. You know what I'm saying? I'll show y'all one more time. Back cover, front cover. And let me explain why y'all look at the cover. The message behind a drug dealer's dream. A drug dealer's dream, a drug dealer's dream isn't reaching a key. A drug dealer's dream is actually getting his money up and getting out to go into a better life. And while the idea came from me sleeping in the bed with the drug, like with Money Mitch and Nino Brown and these are the things that people think that our minds is on. Like, this is what we dream to be. And this is not what we dream to be. That's why I did this cover. This is how it starts, and this is how it ends. This is how the drug dealer dream start. Are you thinking you dreaming of being Tony Montana and Dino Brown and Rich Porter, and then this is what happens. So that's the message behind the drug dealer's dream. You know what I'm saying? Gully till acting tough. I have no time to listen to Gully. Gully is a peon, a turd, a woman beater, a manipulator, a thief, a liar. I have no time to deal with that. And he always get up on here and make it seem like he distanced himself from you. I've been stopped fucking with you, turd. Go get your shine box. I told you. He's a peon. He was a go get me a Dutch ass nigga. That's what he was. Go get me a backwood. All right, G. What you want? The dark stouts or the sweets? Them dark stouts, man. Them a little too harsh for me, man. I like them sweets, man. Them sweets, some sweets, those is, man. Roll me a blunt ass nigga. Camden, what's going on? Luck Uno, what up? This is what we was brought up in. Y'all don't, do y'all ask Pusha T why you talk about drugs? And the tape, and the drug dealer's dream is a movie for listening. When y'all get this project, y'all gonna be like, oh, I get it. This is not even glorifying drugs. This is glorifying what you don't want from the drug dealer's dream. Just wait until it's out to listen to the music, then come with it. Stop asking me questions on why I do this and why I do this, because I fucking want to. Yeah, I done turned that nigga into a conservative. But we've been up here an hour. That's just my little assessment. I want to come talk to y'all on this Sunday. You know, I'm fasting right now. Start for love. I done said any curses and stuff like that because being in Ramadan, you're supposed to come out a better person than when you went. So, you know what I'm saying? To all my Muslims, assalamu alaikum. May Allah accept your du'as, your prayers, and your fasting. New Yorkers ain't stuck in their ways. Everybody, y'all just be hating, talk like y'all somebody's father. The drug dealer's dream isn't reaching the key, is getting out. I'm telling the story of a guy that was a drug dealer that wants to get out the game. Yeah, I'm gonna make merch with that when I was a little kid. Drink more water, definitely. But thank y'all for tuning in. Till next time, hit the like button, send the subscription up, and let's get it.